Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to do the single crochet. The single crochet stitch is one of the two most basic stitches you can learn in crochet. After you learn how to do a chain stitch, your next stitch is probably going to be a single crochet, and it is super duper easy. So let's get started. Okay, so whatever pattern you're following is going to tell you how many chains you need for your starting chain. I'm just going to use the number 12 for my sample here today because that's about all we're going to need. So let's get started on row 1. Now remember, this loop on your hook does not count as a stitch. So when counting back, you're going to start with 1 and 2 because this is a single crochet. I can start with my second chain from the hook. I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. I have 2 loops on my hook. I will yarn over and pull through 2. That's it. That is your single crochet. Let's do it again. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, that is a single crochet. Let's do one more. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through both loops on your hook. Let's do it again. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops on your hook. And that's it. It is that easy. And then you just continue to repeat this in every chain until you get to the very last chain at the end of the row, and then I will meet you there. All right, I'm in my last chain stitch, so I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2. That finishes my last single crochet for row number 1, and now we're ready to move on to row number 2. Okay, to get myself set up to work on row number 2, I needed to chain 1 and turn my work. Now, because this is a single crochet, you only need to chain 1. There are exceptions to that, but typically you only need to chain 1. Now I'm going to continue to do the same thing I did for row 1. I'm going to work into that stitch, that last single crochet from the row below. Typically the pattern will tell you which one to start in, but usually for a single crochet, it is that very first stitch. So I'm going to start with my first single crochet and then move on to the next stitch with my second one. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's it. Continue to work on those single crochets till you get to the very last stitch in the row, and then we're going to talk about changing color. Changing colors on a single crochet is really, really easy. So I am at the end of row 2 and I have 1 stitch left, and here is where I want to change color. So I'm going to insert my hook just like I'm starting a single crochet. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to pull up that loop, but I'm going to leave both of those loops on my hook. Now I'm going to drop my cream colored yarn and bring in my gray, get it on my hook, and then I'm going to pull through both of those loops. I'm finishing that single crochet. I'm just finishing it with another color. Now I'm going to secure the tail so it doesn't pull out when I chain 1 and turn. Make sure everything's tightened down just a little bit. And then I can chain 1 and turn, just like I've done on previous rows. I'm going to continue working with this gray color for how many ever rows that I want. And then I can either switch back to my cream color or I can change to another color. It's really that easy. All right, you just repeat those steps until you get to the length that you want. Weave in those ends with a tapestry needle and you are good to go. The single crochet is, like I said, one of the easiest stitches you can learn. If you can learn the single crochet, then you can do a whole multitude of projects. That's all there is for me today, folks. If you missed anything, feel free to go back and rewatch. I will also have a link down in the description below for written instructions on the Ruby Grace blog. Thanks so much for stopping by. Love your face.